Now the news. I'm Ning Yan. The Standing Committee of the Political Bureau of the Communist Party of China Central Committee has held a meeting on the prevention and control of pneumonia epidemic caused by the novel coronavirus. Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the CPC Central Committee, chaired the meeting. Authorities say the novel coronavirus epidemic will only have a temporary impact on China's economy, and the country's good economic fundamentals for long-term growth remain unchanged. The National Development and Reform Commission says while the epidemic put a damper on industries like transport and tourism, fast growth has been registered in burgeoning sectors such as online shopping, food and entertainment businesses. At the end of Sunday, the overall confirmed cases on the Chinese mainland had reached more than 17,000. Authorities say foreign trade enterprises in China will resume production capacity soon. The Ministry of Commerce says most foreign trade enterprises in China tend to start operation and shipping after the 15th day of the first lunar month. And departments and local governments at all levels are making precise policies to create a sound business environment and alleviate the burden on enterprises. 68 medical teams totaling over 8,000 members have been sent to central China's Hubei province as of Sunday to aid novel coronavirus control. These medical teams came from 29 provinces, municipalities and autonomous regions, as well as the National Health Commission, the National Administration for TCM, and the China Academy of Chinese Medical Sciences and the military. Among the total, 57 medical teams have been sent to designated hospitals in Wuhan, the center of the coronavirus epidemic, while another 11 medical teams have been deployed to 10 other cities that are hit hard by the infectious disease. Authorities say medical supplies to control the outbreak of the novel coronavirus are in a tight balance in central China's Hubei province, while related production capacity is recovering fast. The Ministry of Industry and Information Technology says shortage of masks, protective gear and test kits are easing in Hubei, which has been hit hardest by the epidemic. China is the world's largest mask producer, with over 20 million masks made daily. Domestic mask makers have resumed about 60% of production capacity, while that for test kits stood at about 60 or 70%. Sichuan province has initiated a third-level emergency response after a 5.1 magnitude earthquake jolted Qingbaijiang district of the provincial capital Chengdu at 12:05 a.m. Monday. Local residents received a quake alert 8 seconds in advance via loudspeaker or cell phone based on an earthquake warning network system. As of noon Monday, no casualties were reported. The quake cut off power supply to 5,000 households and damaged rural roads. The power supply did not resume until 5 a.m. The Hong Kong economy dropped 1.2% year-on-year in 2019, the first annual contraction over the past decade. Hong Kong government says local GDP fell 2.9% from a year ago in the fourth quarter, worsening slightly from the 2.8% decline in the third quarter. It says the decline of GDP was mainly attributable to the weak performance in both domestic and external demand. A government spokesman adds local social incidents with violence during the past quarter continue to take a heavy toll on economic activities, with inbound tourism suffering a setback and consumer sentiment being dampened. Australia's governing coalition has faced a leadership crisis after the agriculture minister stood down on Sunday over an ongoing sports grants saga. Agriculture Minister Bridget McKenzie's resignation came after weeks of pressure on the senator. An explosive report revealed that McKenzie ignored the advice of Sport Australia and instead took a 100 million Australian dollar or $67 million US sports grant scheme to boost the coalition's re-election chances. In addition to leaving cabinet, McKenzie also stood down as the deputy leader of the National Party, triggering a potential leadership crisis within the government. Members of the Nationals set to meet on Tuesday to decide on McKenzie's replacement. That's the news. I'm Ning Yan.